People who care about black people when that black person can be used as a political human shield. And gentlemen, we've got a lot of virtue signaling going on since it appears to be the apparent murder of George Floyd at the hands of a police officer in Minneapolis. And now there are all kinds of virtue signaling progressives out there. We care about black people when we can use them for political means. And see all the links underneath the video, as per usual, which have all the information you need. But James Corden does not care about black people. What we're talking about here is 320 some odd pounds of real pork. And he does not care about black people unless you can use them for political means. I would say James Corden probably cares more about donuts. But here's some, if James Corden wants to have some faux concern for black people, here's over 39,000 black people you can wring your Vienna sausage fingers over, James. These are all single offender homicides where the race and gender of the assailant is known. This is not even all homicides. Does not include multiple victims / multiple assailant homicides or single victim multiple offender homicides. Make sure you read the notes on those tables. From 2004 through 2018, from 2004 through 2018, 39,144 black or African American people were murdered by other black or African American people in a single victim, single offender homicide. That's an average of 2,609.6 per year. Again, from 2004 to 2018, 39,144 black or African American people were murdered by other black or African American people. Over 2,600 a year. Black Lives Matter. During the same time frame, now remember the population, I'll go over that later. I don't want to get ahead of myself. During the same time frame, 42,400 white Americans were murdered by other white Americans. That's an average of 2,813.3 per year. During full years of the Barry Obongo administration, 2010 to 2016, full years, the average was 2,388.2 per year, blacks / African Americans killing other African Americans. During full years of the Obongo administration, 2010 through 2016, the average was for whites killing whites, 2,635 per year. Considering that in the 2000 census, 69.1% was white alone, 12.5% were Hispanic or Latino, and only 12.3% were black or African American. This data is an eye-opener. You're far more likely, if you're a black man, to get murdered by another black man than a police officer of any color. Uncomfortable? Does that make you uncomfortable? In the 2010 census, white alone was 60.4%, Hispanic or Latino was 18.3%, and black or African American alone was 13.4%. So, if you're a black person, you're far more likely to get murdered by a black person than a white person is to be murdered by another white person when you take in population into account. From 2004 to 2018, blacks / African Americans killed 7,439 whites, or 495.933 per year. Again, from 2004 to 2018, blacks / African Americans killed 7,439 white people, or 495.933 per year. During 4 full years of the Obongo administration, blacks / African Americans killed 459.142 white people per year. From 2004 to 2018, whites killed black African Americans / African Americans. It was 3,300 from 2004 to 2018. 3,300 blacks were killed by whites, or 220 per year. During the full years of the Obongo administration, it was 207.428 per year, or 1,452. So again, if you're going to, Black Lives are going to matter, and you're going to get out there and virtue signal and say, I care about black people, I really do, I'm going to autistically repeat it, then go into Baltimore and teach these people, and Detroit, and East St. Louis, and St. Louis, and teach them how to be fathers. Teach them how to use condoms, whatever. I mean, James Corden, you could probably teach him how to eat donuts. So maybe you do good with the cops. But there's 39,144 blacks that you can virtue signal over and cry crocodile tears over, James Corden, that you weren't yammering about 16 years ago because you're a fat idiot. Have a nice day, and don't thank me now for the uncomfortable information.